over there. All right, everybody. Welcome to Hillbillys Wing Shack, our show, Hillbillys Wing Shack show. It's about people in our community, people we know, people around here that help our community, people we're very proud of. So, you know, we want to speak to different people in our community, businesses we work with, to do business with. So, I'm a pretty simple kind of guy. You know, I enjoy what I do. I enjoy meeting people. I enjoy our community that pulls together and helps people when they need to be. So we try to get people in here that, you know, that we have do business with, and our local companies that keep us survived in our community with good people. So today, for the first guest, of course, I keep throwing all these people. I think they think I put them under the bus, but really I don't. I'm not really, you know, it's pretty easy. I just ask some questions. You ready? I got 20 questions. No. Hey, this is Bolton, by the way, guys. Todds Discount Pharmacy Drugs, and they have how many places y'all have?
4 stores total. Have Newberry Drugs in Selmer, Bob's Discount Pharmacy in Savannah, and then Bentrary's Pharmacy in Jackson, and then Todds in Athens.
And y'all been, you know, is this not on there? Y'all been serving this area for what you said since the 80s?
About 81. My dad started at 81, so 40 years.
Where was it? You know where his first store was?
It was located next to Dr. Dean's dental office, so it's always been in Adamsville.
Here in Adamsville.
Right, always on Main Street. At some point, we had a fire and moved down there. We're hometown pizzas now, but always been on Main Street. So most of the years right by the post office.
Well, I know y'all. I love the way you have your windows set up too. Because when you pull up, they got a drive-through, guys. It's really nice. They try to. You know, I've never had to wait for anything when I've had to go to the doctor and go get medicine. And if I had medicine that they called in that they ain't got yet, they would call in, you know, and call it in for us. And make sure that, you know, it's right if you have any questions. You pull up the first window, you tell them who you are, and then you pull on a second window so they start getting your stuff and bringing it to you while they're taking care of the next customer. So you're not sitting there waiting forever today like you do when you stand in Walmart or wherever. Also, there have been times where they've given me medicine for my cholesterol and stuff where I've had questions. And they've always, if I ask a question, they always answer the question, take time to when they're busy. But y'all have a lot of stuff in there too. I mean, a lot of other stuff besides just pharmacy. I mean, y'all got that little section of the stuff y'all sell.
Lots of gifts, bridal registry, candles, things like that. Wedding registries, we do things like that too. So yeah, gifts, cards, things like that.
Well, I bought one of those candles y'all have that's made out of natural.
The Swan Creek?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very popular one.
Those are really good candles too. I mean, it was awesome. I bought it for her, I think, for her birthday or something one time. Yeah. And it was really good. It was a really good candle. Burned for a long time. Yeah. And it smelled great. And it's supposed to be what's all natural kind of something.
Right, and a pretty jar too.
Yeah, you get a pretty jar to drink out of or use later.
Yeah.
But
we sell a lot of those, yeah.
But
thanks for noticing about the drive-through. We modeled that kind of after McDonald's so that you could be working 2 people at a time. So we always try to do fast service. That's our.
Well, that's important. You know, service in this country seems to be dying. I mean, to me, service is important, and that's what makes it. That's what makes your company. You take care of your customers. You're proud of what you do, and you give good service, and that's what makes a difference. And y'all always gave good service.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh,
sure.
Okay. That'll hurt you.
Still not working. Sorry.
Can you hear it?
You hear now?
That's a little better. Yeah, just talk a little louder.
Okay.
So, well, I mean, I've always gave great service, and I mean, that was one of the things that always would impress me when I met y'all here a while back. I guess 3-4 years ago, 5 years ago, I started getting stuff. Y'all always took great care of us and gave great service, and everybody's very polite. And I mean, happy to see you, and That's the thing about businesses, you know, even our business here, without our customers that come in and wanna spend money and have a good time, we don't have a business.
Right.
So customer service is important,
Yeah. Key.
you know, it's the
Yeah.
key, you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You try to be fair and give good service, take care of everybody.
Right.
Now, also, you said y'all was giving COVID shots at one time, y'all doing vaccine?
We still are giving COVID shots now, 12 and up, and so we've been doing that a lot this year. That's kind of consumed our year. When we offer all kinds of vaccines, not just COVID, flu, Tdap, for those that are becoming grandparents, pertussis, just any shingles, anything any vaccine you can name and give, pretty much. So,
See, I didn't know all that.
yeah, so convenient place for you to get your vaccine in and out.
Y'all come out to the car and do it, or you live?
Right, if you need us to, we do that all the time. For older person or somebody that can't get out, needs us to come out there, we will.
Well, of course, I know you work a lot of hours, because every time that I've ever gone through there for anything, you're always there. So if you're not working, I mean, do you fish or ski or boat or skydive or what?
I have been skydiving, but boating on the Tennessee River, we ride road bicycles together, not the bicycles that y'all do here, but the ones you pedal, the road bicycles.
Hey, I seen it. I remember I told you, I said, that's, you know, I've got two old ladies for that. I want mine to have a motor. It has footboards, not pedals. But yeah, you got a nice bicycle. I've seen your bike.
Thank you. Yeah, so we do that. It's good, keeps you active and enjoy the outdoors. So, and hunting too. Do turkey hunting, quail hunting, other types of like elk, western hunting, like elk, sheep, things like that too.
Yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff up in there too.
Lots of elk and lots of wildlife to look at in there. Yeah.
So, I mean, of course, me, myself, most of my time, I guess, is motorcycle riding or a little bit of time on the creek, whatever.
Yeah.
But, you know, anymore, that's where I spend most of my time is doing that. But, you know, Pipple, I don't know, you know, in our area around here, there's a lot to do. There's a lot of good wildlife, a lot of good hunting, and a lot of stuff to see, too.
Right, kayaking. We're fortunate to have a national park close by that you can, you know, be outside in. So.
You go down there and ride the bike?
Oh, we did. Yeah, we did.
You know, every time I ride through there, I see stuff I've never seen before.
Right.
I mean, every time I go through, there's always something that I didn't catch that I didn't see last time I went through. Oh, it's a good ride there, and it's a good place to enjoy yourself.
Right. Fortunate to have it.
So right now, y'all are pretty much a family business. So you have some, I mean, it's you and your dad.
And I have a sister that's joining us here in a month or so. When she gets her license, she just graduated from school, so it's a family affair. Yeah.
Well, and that's the way it's supposed to be, guys. It's Todds Discount Pharmacy. They're a family business that takes care of our community, and they take the time to answer any questions you need, to make sure you have what you need, and make sure that when you get there, sometimes if the doctor has not sent it in yet, they'll call the doctor and make sure it comes through to them. So if y'all have never been there before, come try, because they have small town values like the businesses we like. They're not the big chain that don't care about anything. They care about our community, and apparently because they're from here and they're still here, and they've been here since '81. So what, 91, 2001, 2011, 2020, that's 40 years, am I right?
Yeah.
Am I 40 years? 40 years serving our community right here.
That's really cool.
Well, my dad was born and raised here, and so we don't have any plans of leaving. So we've never lived anywhere else. So.
Can you tell us again where it is?
It's on East Main Street, right in town there, next to the post office.
Awesome.
So, yep, right on the downtown stretch. So, and we support each other. You know, businesses. You know, you're a small town. We support each other. You know, so we come eat with you. You know,
Absolutely, y'all do.
Yeah, we gotta support each other. You know.
Yeah, that's it. That's just it, guys. Our small businesses, we have to stick together and support each other. Because if we don't, you know, especially when we're smaller like we are, we probably spend more time on customer service. We do a lot of this stuff, and you know, so we support each other and be a part of our community. And that's what they are. So y'all, if y'all need anything, call Todds. Check them out. What's phone number there in Nashville?
632-0995.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, on my phone, it just says Todds.
We're on Facebook too, Todds Pharmacy. Yeah.
All right. Bolton, this is Bolton. Bolton, thank you very much for your time,
Thanks for
man.
having me.
Y'all, please, do we can help y'all anything, let me know. And please take care of the community just like y'all do now. And then everybody now also, when can everybody see this and where at our show today?
It will be on Facebook, YouTube, and on Rumble.
Okay.
Facebook, YouTube, and Rumble.
When's it go on?
It'll be on tonight.
So it'll be on tonight.
Yeah.
Folks, we tried to go completely live from here, but we are so far out in the woods that the boy with the banjo could not carry the internet fast enough for us to go live. So it has to be recorded and then she downloads it, right?
Yes.
Miss Kay. Let me make sure I'm going to make this right. Say this right. Wall Street Media.
Sure.
Is that all right?
Sure.
What's it called?
Waldron Street Media.
Yes. And she's the one that helped me put all this together.
Gotcha.
She's really awesome what she does. There she is.
Right.
Yeah. Well, Bolton, thank you for coming by today. Tell your dad we said hello.
I will.
And anything we do to help y'all, let me know.
Same here.
And thank you for what y'all do for us.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. I guess next we're gonna have James. Don't look so nervous, James.
Brockman.
All right. Yeah, you better watch that thing, man. It hurts you too. Everybody, by the way, this is James Brockman. He is our distributor that brings our food from Sysco. And Sysco has been real good to us. We've got a lot of products y'all have helped us engineer and helped us get in here to do on the product that, you know, makes sauces and stuff that you can't get anywhere else. James, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it.
Now you have a very big coverage area, don't you? I mean,
Yeah, I cover a big part of where we live, mainly from Pickwick, Savannah, Adamsville. Some are all the way up into Henderson, basically.
well, I said, I mean, with our restaurants and our small town restaurants, that's pretty good. I mean, a pretty good coverage area with a lot of customers.
Yeah, I average about 60 customers, a week that I see and deal with. So that's a pretty big area. Yeah.
Well, I know, you know, we've had here a while here lately. Every restaurant, in fact, every business has had problems getting product, and y'all have been fighting to get product in to make sure everybody has what they need and what we order and the product we want.
Well, that's a lot of people may not understand how COVID has affected the restaurant industry. Everybody knows, of course, that we got shut down for a month or 2 months, and then the struggles that we have with that. But the supply chain issue, we're still dealing with over a year later because of COVID. Chicken shortages, beef shortages, all the normal products that we're used to getting are harder to get, and they're more expensive. And now we're also dealing with an employee shortage. So a lot of different struggles that our restaurants are going through right now, and that's kind of where we're trying to help out a little bit. Whether it's finding new products for our customers or maybe new ideas that we can implement that'll help you guys get through the issues that we're having.
Well, I mean, of course, we've always, nothing's ever perfect. Y'all done a great job, and when you depend on other people to hope stuff comes in and it's supposed to come out where it's supposed to be or delivered how it's supposed to be, it's hard to do. And as a salesperson, I was a salesperson at one time too, and sometimes the beating you take for what happens up the chain, I understand. But y'all today, y'all went ahead. Today's not our normal delivery day, and you pulled off to get us a delivery here so we can make sure we have everything we need to open up tonight for the show. And I'm very thankful for that. So thank you very much. And also, now your family and everything lives right here local too. I mean, you live and your family lives here local.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's the cool thing Sysco does. So, you know, we live and work in the area that we service. So that's kind of what's important to us is, you know, I get to come out and like you and Miss Nina and all your employees, we get to see you every week, man, and bump shoulders and your customers really do kind of become like family, you know. You see them every week, you know what's going on with their kids, with health issues, you know what's happening, man, and you get to care about that. That's one of the reasons why I want my customers to succeed is, you know, I know on a personal level I want to see them happy with what they're doing, definitely.
Well, one thing I do like about it is you sell to the same places where you take your family to go sit down and eat and enjoy.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you're not selling someplace out, you know, 150 miles away you never go to. You sell them to the same place that you take the family to eat dinner. So that means, to me, you're trying to sell them a product that you think is a quality product that you don't mind feeding your family. And to me, when you're selling something to somebody and it goes that far away and you're not eating it, a lot of times, you know, if you can't go, if you don't want to sit down and place yourself food to, it makes me a little nervous. We're like selling tires and not buying a tire from your car. You know, same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I'm a sort of a prideful guy. I'm not going to say I'm overly prideful, but it's important to me to sell a good product. You know, and at Sysco, we're the biggest food service company in the world. You know, we stretch all the way around the globe, and because of that, we're able to kind of leverage our position a little bit to get the top products. But like you guys, I mean, what were you, number 4 on top 10 wings in Tennessee? It's important for me to sell you products that keep you bumping up that list, you know? Even though I have only a small part to play in it, and you guys do all the work that makes the product good, it's important for me to give you what you need to be able to do that, you know?
Well, the selling thing to me is, you know, you sell in the area that you go to and you go on a regular basis. So to me, what Sysco is doing with you covering this area, and that is customer service and sales relationships, which makes relationships friends. And I think, you know, it's the way it's supposed to be. The internet stuff, I don't like. You know that. I don't like my phone. You already know that one.
Yeah, I mean, so anybody can key an order now. You know, you can find any old guy to do that. And
almost anybody.
Almost anybody can key an order. But you know, you want somebody that's going to be around and that's going to answer those calls. And what time did you call this morning? About 6:30.
Yeah.
you want somebody that's going to call, you know, answer your phone calls and be able to take care of you and respond when you have issues. And that's definitely something we try to do for sure.
He just threw you under the bus, Mike.
Oh, no. Hey, I've called him before at like 8:30 or 8 o'clock or whatever, and next thing he'll call me back. Well, I'll be 9:15, so I'm busy with the kids, man. Well, what do you need, you know? So, but that's part of it. But I know when you're a salesperson like he is, and I usually try to send a message, say, hey, you know, you don't have to call me back right now, but what about this? Call me tomorrow or whatever. Because I know, you know, and it sounds awful, but in most cases, most customers think they are the most important thing. I'm his only customer. I know that I'm not his only customer. He can't feed his family off just me. So I try to say, oh, if I need to speak to him, I'll send a message saying, hey, I need to talk to you. It's important, or something, you know, for something that we're going to do. I just need to talk to him. Say, hey, I got a question about this. Holler at me tomorrow. You know, because, you know, but that way he can spend time with his family. But when you have, like I said, you got 60 places you service, I mean, that is a lot of people ringing your phone. I mean, people don't realize it.
Yeah, it's a lot, but you know, after a little while of servicing a customer, you kind of understand what their needs are. You kind of anticipate problems that are coming up. Usually when somebody calls me, I kind of know what the issue is before they even give me a call, if there's an issue at all. Sometimes people just want to ring in and double check, make sure everything's okay, which I always appreciate that too. But that's the biggest thing as a sales consultant, is just staying ahead of things that are going to happen, anticipating issues, and heading that off before you have problems, you know. We definitely want to take care of our customers and let them know what's happening. And I think Sysco's business strategy, if I remember correctly, is to be our customer's most trusted business partner. I think that's actually what their business memo is. And I agree with that completely. You know, you want your customers to feel like you're a part of their business and their success, definitely. So yeah, I agree. And it's just answering those phone calls and being there for your customers, you know. And it helps when you got good customers. I'll definitely say that. Like you guys, Mike, man, we appreciate y'all. Y'all do awesome things for your community. I remember it was about this time last year when we had issues with the tornadoes came through and all the stuff, the power went out. And you guys, instead of saying, well, our products are a loss, you know, we're just going to cry about it, you open up the doors, kicked the fryers on, started cooking for the community around here, you know, and helping out the people that couldn't get it. Man, that's awesome, you know, and just to have a little small part to play and you've been able to do that, and that kind of stuff really gets me going, you know.
Yeah, it's all, don't throw good food away. That's what amounts to there. That's all. But I mean, you know, I don't know. Y'all done good for us, and I like the way they keep the local salespeople. And I'll tell you right now, and anybody tell you knows me, I do not like going on a computer and punching an order. Okay, I'm not an electronic kind of dude. You know that. He knows that. She knows that. So he comes takes my order every week, or he calls me on the phone and says, "Hey, we need to order," because I don't want to. And if I call him and say, "Hey, need to order some of this," he said, "Well, you know, right now we need to go ahead and order a couple of these because I'm afraid next week won't be out. The delivery might not show up in your warehouse." You know, so to me, that's customer service and that's sales. If I'm doing on a computer and I have nobody there, I'm ordering on the internet, I have no idea what's there or what isn't. So he's stuck with me. I think sometimes I'm probably getting under his skin, I will lie. But he has done a great job, I think. And I'm greatly appreciate Sysco and what y'all do. And then also, have they opened back up yet where you can come in? I mean, y'all gonna have some food fairs coming on or anything?
Yeah, hopefully we're gonna have our big food shows coming back soon. We haven't submitted that for sure, but that's a big part of what we do. We always want our customers to kind of see what's new, what's coming down the pipeline, how can they stay innovative and ahead of the game. So we're not necessarily doing the big ones yet. That's down the road, hopefully soon. But we are doing kind of private food shows. You've been a part of a couple of them actually. You know, we call them business reviews. Basically, we invite our customers or our prospects in. They tell us, hey, give us a few ideas of what you want to see, what you're going after, what you're trying to do. And we have a test kitchen with super experienced cooks that will cook it all up, give them ideas, show you cool things, new applications for food, just kind of help new ideas and facilitate new products coming across for your customers. It's just about making a little bit extra money, you know, for you guys and all of our businesses. So.
Well, y'all done a great job for us, and we appreciate it. And some of the stuff that we brought in here, we got that cheesecake that is awesome by there, man. People love that thing. It is really good.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
But I want to take a chance to, you know, to at least acknowledge James and Sysco for what they've done for us, and James for what he's done for us. So, you know, it's not about the big corporation on his end. It's about he's a local sales guy that takes care of local customers in the same community where they eat, your kids go to school, everything. And that is part of it. I mean, they have the buying power, but without the salesperson, as far as I'm concerned, that comes in and says, "Hey, I'm there," it's not anything I want to deal with. And James has done really good on sticking up with that. So, James, thank you very much.
Okay. Appreciate it, Mike. Always, man.
We'll see you tomorrow for sure, I guess.
Absolutely.
Okay, while we're switching out, why don't you tell us about Maxine's House of Music?
All right. Everybody, Maxine's House Music. Oh, I gotta stand up for a minute. Maxine's House Music, guys. Hey, can I stand up still?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Right now, they're looking at Maxine's.
Okay. Maxine's House Music. Maxine has provided us with all of our sound gear in here They have been in Savannah for a long time. They have been taking care of the community for music, for the churches, for the dance halls, and of course I like some of the older stuff. And Jeff got me these TVs up here. He put all his speakers in them, and are old TV speakers that I mounted on the ceiling. Whenever I need back to his house music, I call him. Jeff comes out. These mics, these stands, every mic in the building, all of it. Our microphones for our karaoke, our mixing board, everything. Jeff's always provided. So, Maxine's House of Music in Savannah, they're across from O'Reilly's. They've been there for a long time, have a huge selection of stuff to check out. So if you play music, please go by and see Jeff or Maxine's House of Music. All right, we're ready to go, huh?
Okay, I'm trying to get our screen back. Every time I go to this screen, it gives me a hard time getting back. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, we're back. Okay,
We're back.
let's
All right.
talk to Jericho.
All right. Hey, how you doing, Mike?
Good, Jericho.
Good.
This is a good friend of mine. How we met over the years from his daddy. Daddy's a good friend of mine, at Jericho. Jericho and his wife have J Customs.
Thank you. We do a lot. We try to help.
Man, y'all do a lot. I mean, I seen a picture the other day where you put a door up. Was a door in or a window in?
Sliding door.
In a brick house.
In a brick house. Tore the brick out, did the interior, did the exterior, looked great, right?
Yeah, it looked fantastic. And then, yeah, I seen you build handrails for a lady down in, actually for Sheila down in.
Absolutely.
All
Absolutely.
good.
We do any metal fabrication work, welding, farm equipment, you name it, we can pretty much do it. I mean, I've opened the doors since the COVID came in because nobody could get anything to do with it. Nobody could get help. So they're all like, hey, can you build me a deck? Can you pressure wash the deck? Can you build me a barn? I can do all these things.
You put the roof on the building when the storm come through and blew it off the monument building,
I
blew
did.
all that off into the road.
Absolutely.
He went back, put that back on.
Absolutely. Yep.
Oh, let's say, well, you put the roof on the back of my building after the storm come through and messed it up. He redone it.
Yes, sir, absolutely. We do what we can to help when we can.
And there's no leaks, so there's been no complaints. So great job, that's for sure.
I appreciate it.
And he's helped me do a lot of stuff around here. He's done a lot of work. You're doing a concrete slab right now.
I'm doing a concrete slab right now. I don't traditionally like doing concrete. I will say this, but if I have to, I will.
Yeah, I don't like concrete slab either. I'm not gonna mess with it. But if I need one, I'm gonna call Jericho. Jericho is very talented though. Now what is that motorcycle you rebuilt?
It's a 67 shovel pan. So yeah, we also do welding, rebuilding, custom motorcycles, four-wheeler racks. I mean, you guys name it, we can pretty much do it.
He rebuilt the motorcycle and it was, I mean, he took it completely apart and completely rebuilt it and done an amazing job. Painted this, this was the one that his dad had gave him years ago, or whatever gave him. He rebuilt it all. And a beautiful paint job, beautiful bike, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I couldn't do it without the help of everyone else. You know what I mean? Like, you've helped me along the way. Roy has helped me along the way with Roy's motorcycle shop. I mean, it's just a lot. Vinny, Chris's motorcycle shop in Adamsville. I mean, all of us band together to help one another and do what we do. And that's what makes this place special.
Well, that's like the other show. I don't know everything, and that's like something I was working on, and I said, you know what? I don't know, but I know somebody that does.
That's right.
And they don't mind telling me what, help me do something because I didn't understand it.
Right. Right.
And it makes a difference. So
that helps build our community. That's what builds our
that's what builds our community.
Right.
It keeps everybody in trying to meet each other, and by the time we sit down, we got our families and our friends, and we keep working our community and keep doing different jobs, and it just grows and grows and grows.
That's it.
That's
it. What more can you ask for?
Yeah, exactly right.
Right.
Now, if someone wants to find you on Facebook, I know how
J&J Customs in Adamsville. Titusville, Tennessee. You can Google it, you can Facebook it. If you can't find it on Facebook, look for Jennifer and Jerico Hagemeier, and then you can link to it from there. Other than that, all my pictures, almost all my work is always on Facebook. I try to post pictures so people can see. I like to give them a view of before a lot of times and after, so they can see what we've done throughout the process. So you can, anytime, jump on there, feel free, take a look. You can get a hold of us at 731-607-4171. If you cannot get me on the phone, please leave a message. Usually my hands are full. So, but I will call you back.
Well, I know, we went and looked at the house, and him and his wife, and they built their own house.
Wow.
And I tell you, they done it is beautiful, done a fantastic job.
Thank you.
I mean, it is really nice.
You know, what was different was pulling a sawmill in and sawing my own logs for my own walls and my own floor joists and everything that we would put in there. And then went from there, of course, to step up. And it was just an experience, man, I'll never forget. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of pride when you walk into it. I mean, you look at it and say, yeah, I did this. I built this.
Every nail.
I cut that wood. I drove those nails.
Every screw, yeah.
Well, I used to have and I had a friend of mine one time that he was really good at what he did, so he was always busy like you are. And his answer machine, what it said is, everybody says I'm outstanding in a field. I'm outstanding in the field. So right now I'm outstanding in a field drilling a well. If you would leave me a message, I'll get back later. But no, J&J Customs guys, y'all get a chance, give them a call. They do a great job. Jericho takes good pride, takes very much pride in what he does. He does some great work. I've seen some beautiful work he's done that I don't want to tackle anymore. In fact, he got the rest of any welding equipment I had to tie in with his welding equipment. And you've also got, what do you got?
I've got pipe benders, we've got rollers. I mean, we can do just about anything. We built docks together. We put in, floating ramps. I mean, you name it, we've done it. So.
How long have you known Mike?
I've known Mike since, when was your first rally?
2011.
Okay. And then I came to work for the man in 2014 and bought him out last year.
Last year?
Yeah, last year.
So,
and now here we are.
I no longer weld, that's why, I don't do that kind of stuff. That's why I'm in shorts and flip-flops.
And I'm in boots and jeans, long sleeves, guys, long sleeves.
My days getting burned up are done. But I mean, after 38 years, you gotta pass it somewhere, and I'm done welding. But I'm very fortunate. I got to work with some of these, what I call these younger guys, because they look at me like whatever. That I actually got to put a little input on something I managed to teach them on something. Everyone done. Something I made a little difference to make them do better what they do. So I'm very proud of that.
Absolutely. It's the older guys that teach us younger guys the right way to do it. You know what I mean? And if you pay attention and really like what you do, you'll go miles, man. Just miles.
Well, I always enjoyed building, but as time went on, I was just got to the point where, it's time somebody else do it. But I enjoy doing what I do, but I enjoy what I do here. I enjoy the wing shack. I enjoy our cooking. I enjoy our friendship and meeting people.
Absolutely. That's why we're here 3 to 4 times a week. We eat up here every week.
Yes, y'all do it.
What's your favorite flavor?
I like I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I will say that. Because I do like the buffalo teriyaki, but I kind of like a little spice every once in a while. So the Tennessee Guard is pretty good too.
Okay.
Well, Jericho, y'all make sure y'all let people know. J&J Customs, find them on Facebook. Also, I don't have no cards left over there. Not many, get some more in.
Will do.
But if you can get a card from our place here, y'all need anything done, woodwork, roofs, decks. He loves concrete slabs. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that to him. welding, fences, handrails, gates.
Custom motorcycles, you name it, we can do it.
He can do it. So y'all please keep in mind JJ Customs, and he's right here local, and he will definitely get back in touch with you.
Absolutely, thank you, Mike.
Thank you,
Jericho, thank you very
Jericho.
much, my
Thank
friend.
you,
I appreciate you,
Jericho.
brother.
Yes, sir, you have a good day.
All right, so where are we at now?
Next up, sir, we have Chris Mullins coming to the stand.
All right, we get on Chris. I don't know how much time I got left. I got a couple rides and benefits that's coming up for some different things that actually we're not involved in, but I want to talk about. This is Mr. Chris Mullins. How you doing, Chris?
Pretty good, how are you?
Good to see you, bro.
No. No.
Is battery dead on it?
Try again.
I'll try it now. That should be working.
Working out?
Yes, it
There we
is.
go.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
But you're still gonna have to talk loud because it's being
I don't know what's
touchy.
the deal with that.
I don't know. I think you ought to trade because you're loud already.
Well, that's because I'm saying I'm so close to it. There's got to be something.
You want this one?
Now he's a professional here. I'm just a rookie doing what I do. Oh, Chris is you're film. What do you do exactly?
So I am pretty much a film director and producer. We have a company that's a production company where we make music videos, commercials, and then also we just made a feature film, actually, a full-length movie called Give Up the Ghost.
Give up the ghost.
That I directed it and was a producer on it. My business partner wrote it and produced it. And, it's I think we've been in 10 festivals around the world now. Won 3 awards in India, 1 award in Paris, France, 1 award in London, England, and June 26th, next Saturday, we're doing a screening of it in Selma.
Oh, really not? Where at Selma?
At the Lada Theater in Selma.
Okay.
It's a free event. Anybody wants to watch it, just show up and watch it.
All right. Now, when is that going to be again? It's going to be when?
June 26th, Saturday at 7 p.m.
June
26th, Saturday at 7 p.m.
Okay.
In
Downtown Selmer at the Lada.
At the Lads. All right. You get a chance to y'all check that out. That sounds really interesting. Also, you've traveled over the place. And you're from here originally. You're out from Selma, right?
Yeah, I'm born and raised just in Selma, Tennessee, and then I currently split my time between Selma and Nashville. I do a lot of work up in Nashville as well. But as far as like traveling and stuff, I've been all over the place with that. I was in Africa just a few years ago shooting a documentary out there.
So it's nice to come back home every now and then and relax a little bit, or
Yeah,
just
like I said, I typically, about 1 day a week, try to show up in Selma and stay at least a day there.
well, folks. A lot of people think of a small town. We're a small town area. You can do what you want, follow your dream. You can make it happen. You have to follow and work at it. I mean, he's got stuff going on all over the place, and works in Nashville here. Been to Africa. I've always wanted to just go to Africa, but I don't know. Do they have cold beer in Africa?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. All right, I'm not sure. So now, what do you got going on now? You've done some. Do you have anything you're working on now? You're trying to make?
We've got another feature-length film that we're currently writing right now, and then we've got just a few other. There's a couple of documentaries we have that we're trying to develop right now, and a few more music videos that will be coming soon. Should be filmed within the next couple of weeks.
Cool deal. Now, if I don't know, now y'all do stuff. I mean, y'all do anything like out like Shallow Park or anything like that? I mean, y'all ever shooting areas like that on any kind of?
Like I said, with a few of the projects I've done before, I've actually filmed a few things just at Shiloh, and actually the Give Up the Ghost movie was that whole movie. We had people come in from Nashville and one from Vienna, Austria, but they all come down here and we filmed it all in Selma. most part.
Well, being that's fixed to go and sell it, people see it. Well, can you tell me just a little bit about that? You mind putting, I mean, put a little bug in there and see if we can get them in there and check it out.
Yeah. So, what it's about, it's about a guy on his, he's on his deathbed, and he's essentially just reliving past memories, different relationships and mistakes he's made in the past, and trying to, you know, I guess atone for that. That's generally what it's about. And then, like I said, in most of the film, I'd say 99% of it was all shot here locally and shot with, we used local people for the crew. And, yeah, all locations, Purdy and Selmer, and a few things over in pictures as well.
Well, that sounds interesting. And let's make sure I got this right now. What's the date sometime right again, so make sure I don't mess this up.
June 26th, Saturday at 7 p.m.
June 26th, Saturday at 7 p.m.
And tell us the name of your production company.
Oh, our production company is Neighbor Ned / Semi-Famous Films.
Neighbor Ned.
Okay.
You should see their logo. It's like a little kid's drawing. You would like it.
That's exactly my right alley. Guys, y'all please check them out. And Chris, thank you for everything you do for us and help us do this. It would be nice if we could stream fast enough from here to do more than we do, but according to CenturyLink, the little wire thing that runs out of here is not big enough, and they don't have a bigger wire. So we're sort of stuck with what we got. So,
I'll figure it out one day.
we already heard, well, I mean, I better not say that, I'm so in trouble. But thank you for what you do. I mean, I knew you'd come help us. We got a variety show coming on at
7:30 tonight.
7:30 variety show. Come in and eat, enjoy yourself. It's $10 cover charge per person. We got multiple actors. Are you going to have anybody airing from anywhere else today? I mean, we got somebody.
Well, Davey's coming in, but
Okay.
I can't talk about that.
Okay, okay. All right, that's going to be interesting. But it's $10 per person, and it's the cover charge. We do a cover charge on special nights when we're closed. There is what's called private events. All the cover charge, every dime of it goes to our actors to help them for coming in and taking their time to do this for us. So we're trying to build something in our area that don't ever happen. I want to build a dinner and a show. I want something where people can come that's completely different and enjoy themselves. That's just something to bring in this area. And I appreciate y'all's help, Katie. Chris, I appreciate y'all's help both on helping us try to build this thing and make something that's fun. Because I sure couldn't do it without y'all, no doubt about it.
Like I said, I appreciate you just letting us do it.
And the last several times we've had someone here, we've had people Zoom in interviews and performances from California, and I think we had someone from New York. So we're bringing in far performers and close performers, and we've got some new talent and professional talent. It's a good mix.
Yes, it is. That's just it. And it is something that's different, and that's what it's supposed to be, the variety show. So I'm not sure exactly what we have this week because Katie hadn't told me anything yet. I don't know. I might be standing over back there in the corner. I don't know, but make sure I'm safe. But y'all please come join us. Come bring your families out. This is a family event, the variety show. They do a great job with it. It starts 7:30. It was last till about 8:30. Somewhere around there, 7:30, 8:30, something like that. Please come join us. And Chris helps out here with us. Katie, Walnut Street Media, she does a great job. So we're going to be on tonight. All right, I got a couple things I don't want to mention. I mean, if you don't mind, Chris, thank you very much for praying. We got some stuff going on here, man. I wanted to show people about. We got a benefit for Hayley Roads. This is not at our place, okay? These are people that are doing benefits to support. I'll put my old man glasses on. To support things going around here. Let's see, Hayley was born with Angelman syndrome. So on July 10th, they're doing a dice run. It's a horseshoe lake. Hurton, Tennessee. Let's see, kickstands up at 10, stops at the Moose Lodge, Ricochet Bar, Becky's Red Dog in Jackson, Shady Oak and Hurton. Finish up at Horseshoe Lake last weekend at 3. They're doing a dice run. They got food. They got plates. All proceeds will go to help this child. And if I turn this around, can we see this? Okay, folks, we don't really have anything to do with the benefits. I'm telling you now, it's just what people come in, and what I see is stuff that I see that's important, that people that can't make it to our area but are close enough to their area can get involved. Please do. Now, we got the ride for Wounded Warrior Project, American Legion Post 19. Okay, that's also July 10th. Registration at 9, kickstands up at 11. They'll have music, and that's at 812 Nashville Highway, Columbia, Tennessee. So if you're in this area and you want something to do something to help some folks out, and meet some new people, y'all please check it out. Okay, next one we got 3 of them up here. So annual bike rodeo and ride. This supports the St. Jude Child Research Hospital. All proceeds go to the Children's Hospital. It's $10 per person for the ride, 50-50 draw. Excuse me. It's at 2505 Waynesboro Highway. Sorry, Waynesboro, Tennessee. Now this is July 3rd to August 1st. And they're doing a benefit for St. Jude's Children's Hospital.
I think they can see that one actually.
So if you can see that one, if y'all get a chance, please check these out. And, just spend a little bit of time and do a little bit, meet some people, and putting $1 to a good cause. It's well worth it. So thank you very much, guys. I was hoping, did they get to see the back wall this time?
They did, yeah.
So if you've never been to Hillbillys, by the way, guys, look at our back wall. I'm a collector of what most people call junk. I call my art or my collection. We have stuff that a lot of people have never seen before, and I just collect and I don't sell. I love it. I don't know where the deer got the extra set of reindeer ones, I think. That must have been one of that tonight. But guys, we collect, we have stuff on display in here for people to see. We are a family restaurant. We enjoy our community, we enjoy our friends. This is a place you come and you hang out and you talk to your family and friends and meet people until good food comes out. And that's the whole idea of a restaurant. So please, y'all get a chance, come by and see us, Hillbillys Wing Shack. You can find us on Google, find us on Facebook.
We're everywhere now. We're on YouTube, we're on Rumble, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. Anywhere you can look, pretty much you can find us. We're not on Twitter.
Okay, thank you. Because I'll be honest, I have no idea to get any of that. But this morning I did manage to turn my phone on, so we did work on making some great wings coming up. So.
All right.
Guys, thank you very much. Y'all have a good afternoon, and the show starts at 7:30. Come in and join us.
Thank you for watching.